Hey guys, Jessie here from Tonkadale, and I heard you want to build a terrarium with me. Terrariums are a super fun project for these long winter months. Easy to assemble and easy to care for. A great project for kids or girlfriends on a Friday night. Let's get started. You can find this amazing infographic in store or online. It's how to build a terrarium, and this will also take you through the steps in case you forget. First thing I like to do when I'm building a terrarium is to put a layer of charcoal in the bottom. This helps keep the soil fresh as it is a very humid environment. I'm going to recommend a lighter potting mix, so even going with a seed starting mix is going to be really nice for terrarium plants. Between the charcoal and the soil, you can put a layer of rocks just for like decoration and fun. You can also use soil toppers to decorate the top of your terrarium where the soil may be exposed. So I have a few options here. Let's see how it comes out. I gotta put on my gloves. Let's put a layer of charcoal in the bottom, about 1/4 inch. Now I'm gonna do a layer of rocks just for some extra percolation and decoration. This is the Soul Soils soil topper in Kona Gray. Now my potting soil, about 2 to 4 inches in depth, just depending on the size of plants you're using. And I like to create different levels in my terrarium, so I'm gonna be a little bit higher in the back and lower in the front. My super secret trick is I love to use terracotta pot shards to create levels or like make a little terrarium retaining wall. Funsy stuff, funs. For terrariums, I usually choose medium light plants, so plants that don't love like direct hot sun, and plants that can tolerate being humid and moist. Baby tears are my all-time favorite. They are just so cute and soft, and they'll spread like a ground cover in your terrarium. So what I like to do, I kind of open them up so they're in like a little line, and I always place them right at the edge, kind of like a hedge. The star of the show is going to be this baby African violet. Our trick for terrarium building with things that are more seasonal or that may go out of bloom at some point is just to plant the entire pot. So I'll just sink that in right there, and then it's easy to switch it out if and when it goes out of bloom. No terrarium is complete without a little hypoestes or polka dot plant. Now these do grow rather quickly, but you can pinch and trim them to keep them the size that you'd like. Pink is my favorite. Obviously, St. Patrick's Day is coming up, so we have the purple oxalis. We'll put that in the back corner because it's a little bit taller. And then another must-have is the angel vine. This one could climb. It grows really quickly and it responds well to haircuts. And take off some of that root ball. I think I'll sink it here, kind of middle back. You can kind of creepy crawl along the edges. If you have a larger terrarium, I love the heart fern. This guy loves humidity. Not room for you today, sorry sir. Next step is to cover the soil if you'd like to. I love using sheet moss, and my trick is to soak it in a little bit of water so it's easy to work. And just wring it out like a sponge, rip it apart. Just kind of adds to that terrestrial look. If you were doing something with more of an arid environment, you might cover with sand or rocks to kind of complete the look. Then it's time to accessorize. Look at this cute snail. He'll just show up so good because he's nice and crispy. He lives in there. You can give him a little bath. So cute. And I'll add some leca balls around the edges in little spots, and I'm gonna push them down. Ooh! So to care for a terrarium, bright indirect light, moisture-loving plants. You can water it with one of these squirt bottles, and it kind of helps to clean it up after you've planted and made a mess of it, making sure not to overwater. And a great way to add extra humidity is with the continuous spray bottle. Some for you and some for me. That's it. It was so easy, I don't even know what to say. Thanks for building a terrarium with me. We'll see you at Tonkadale.